What's up, movie lovers? Back with another video, and I have been waiting a few days to make this. I was trying to wait for all my packages to arrive in the mail, and I think I still got one more on the way that has two movies in it. But for right now, we got to roll it because I want to open these. Okay, I got ants in my pants. I want to open these up. I've got an order from Amazon, and then I've also got a couple packages from Bull Moose, which is a company based in Maine, I believe. Wherever Bangor is at. Bangor, is that Maine? Rhode Island? Somewhere in the northeastern part of the country. But yeah, I was looking through their website, looking up some harder to find movies, and they had quite a few of them. I was surprised. I was like, we got to give these people a shot. Because if I can find an alternative to Amazon, dude, I'll take it in a heartbeat. It just happens to be that Amazon has the cheapest prices. Overall, they're the cheapest on everything. However, though, I did find some movies that were a little cheaper on Bull Moose. So I went ahead and I ordered them, pulled the trigger. And then Bull Moose also has this thing where they'll make movies on demand. Yeah, like some of these movies I was looking up that are, I don't even know if they're even available on Blu-ray. They had a thing where it's like, yeah, we'll make these on demand. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's cool that they do that. It's just I'm not interested in buying bootlegs. I want the real thing from the studio. If it ain't the real thing from the studio, I'll go ahead and pass. It's not that serious. But yeah, let's get straight into them. I went out today. I went out hunting in the wild. I just love saying that. But yeah, I was out shopping, hitting up the Goodwill stores, the thrift stores, and really I struck out a couple times. There was nothing. I went to this used bookstore. They didn't have anything. I went to this other Goodwill down in Loveland, Colorado. They didn't have any Blu-rays at all. They just had this tiny little section of DVDs, no Blu-rays. So I was like, yeah, that was a waste of a trip. However, when I went to the Arc thrift store, they had a bunch more Blu-rays. I love those thrift stores because they're always getting stuff in. They're always putting new movies out. I mean, last time I was there, they had 2 little stacks. Today I went in there, they had 4 stacks. So I was like, heck yeah, what do you guys got? And I did find one pickup here. Get Hard with Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart. I thought this movie was hilarious when I saw it. Totally cracked me up. I was like, yeah, I'll get that. It was actually $4.50. Which was kind of pushing the limit, I thought, for a used movie. I was like, $4.50, okay, if it's still under $5, so I'll go ahead and get it. And it's cool too, because when I popped it open to look at the disc, brand new, untouched, not a mark on it. It looked perfect. Not to mention this has the DVD as well. So you get the Blu-ray and the DVD. I thought, yeah, I'll get that. $4.50, let's go ahead and pull the trigger. And I got home and I immediately started to watch it and realized that it was not as funny as I remember it being. It just wasn't. I was like, maybe it's because Will Ferrell has turned out to be such a douchebag in real life that it just wasn't that funny. I don't know. I can't take it away from him though. I mean, he's still funny in it. It's Will Ferrell. I mean, all these Hollywood people are assholes in real life, but on screen, there's a reason why they're on the screen. It's because they're talented. They're funny. So, yeah, this wasn't really as good as I thought. I think on my movie collecting app, this got like a 5.7 out of 10. I'd say that's appropriate. I'd say that's appropriate. The whole storyline to this is just funny anyways. It's like Will Ferrell's this rich guy and he gets busted for like embezzling money and stuff, even though I guess he didn't really do it. I don't know. I couldn't even finish the movie. I actually fell asleep. So I still need to finish it. But and he hires Kevin Hart to train him to go to prison because he gets busted for all these crimes. He's going to go to prison. He hires him just because he's black. That's hilarious. That's hilarious on its own. But let's get into these movies now. Let's get into opening these up. Okay. I've got an order here from Amazon, which I am shocked that they actually sent me movies in a box. What? It must be my lucky day. And then, like I said, I got these 2 from Bull Moose. Let's save these to the end. Let's go ahead and open up this Amazon one. The thing is with the Amazon order, I tried to order like 5 movies at one time so that they would hopefully, there would be too many to put in a little bag and they would have to put it into a box. Looks like my little plan paid off. But let's get into it. Gotta bust out the handy dandy razor blade. And I'm gonna just barely have that blade sticking out because the last thing I want to do is drag that across the actual movies. I've done that before and it is annoying. So let's go ahead and pop that bad boy open. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Wow. And not only is this in a box, but it looks like this one is individually wrapped. Cool. Let's check this out. There it is. The Expendables 4-movie Blu-ray collection. And this also includes the 4 DVDs. So yeah, there's 8 discs in here. Like I said, all 4 movies. And if you guys might remember, but a couple videos ago, I had shown where I had bought the Expendables 1 through 3 on DVD from the thrift store for $5. I watched all 3 of them. I'd only seen the first one like a long time ago when it very first came out, but I watched all 3 of them and I thoroughly enjoyed them. I thought they were good. I liked seeing all my, old school action heroes all in one movie. So I was like, I'm going to buy those on Blu-ray. Not to mention I wanted to see them in higher quality. I thought they'd look even better. So I went ahead and I got that. This was like $22 something, under $23 for this set. It is a little dinged up right there though, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little dinged up, but I think I can patch that up with a black magic marker. You'll never even notice. That's kind of a bummer though. I'm a little bummed. Other than that, this looks like it's in pretty good condition overall. I believe there is like an unrated or a director's cut of the first one. I'm not sure if that's included in here, but I'll find out. But yeah, I just love seeing all my old, action icons growing up all in one movie. I mean, I love that they put Chuck Norris in one of these and they did the whole Lone Wolf McQuaid theme. He was the Lone Wolf. Because I watched Lone Wolf McQuaid. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Not too long ago, and that movie was great. That movie is great. He gets all like buried alive in his Blazer with nitrous. What is that, a Chevy Blazer or something? It might have been a Bronco. Anyways, he goes to get out of it and he like cracks open a beer, drinks a little bit, dumps the rest on his face. To wake himself up, he has to dump beer on his face and then hits the nitro. Just blasts his way out of his little, where they had tried to bury him. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, this is cool. I'm excited to watch these again. Not to mention now I've got part 4. So I've got the whole set. Okay, what's next? Full Metal Jacket. And this is nice. This is like one of those digital books or something like that. This is the 2-disc 25th anniversary edition. This was a little more than just the standard Blu-ray. I think this was $20, whereas the regular Blu-ray was like 12 or 13. So I spent a little more to get this. But yeah, this is like cool. This is like one of those, Blu-ray books or whatever. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie though, it is a tiny bit dented here in the corner. Not a big deal. I can live with that. The rest of this looks good. But yeah, I mean, this movie is amazing. This may as well be a documentary. I feel like this is so realistic. Just the way they treat you at boot camp and everything like that. Man, great movie. Probably my favorite Stanley Kubrick movie. Yeah, fantastic. 25th anniversary Blu-ray edition. Sweet. Yeah, I did go a little overboard on that, but like I said, I wanted to have that version of it right there. I thought that looked cool. So I went ahead and I spent the extra money on it. Okay, what is next? Yes. Logan's Run from the 70s. I love this movie. I think it's fascinating. I think this movie is just really good. If they were ever going to remake a movie, I wish they would remake this one. I wish they would. And this is about like this little society of people that lives in this dome. And the government has got them so brainwashed that you can only live to be 30 years old. At 30 years old, they kill you. And I think this movie is a really good representation of what cognitive dissonance is. Because everybody that lives in this society, they don't think you die at age 30. Even though they funnel everybody into this like arena and then blow the people up. All the people that are turning 30 years old, they blow them up in front of everybody else. And the other people, they don't think that they're dying. They think that they're being reborn as a baby, and they just keep recycling the society. And when someone blows up there, everybody cheers. Yeah, they're getting reborn. Yeah, and it's crazy. And this one guy has the idea. He's like, maybe they're just killing us. And everybody's like, yeah, right. It's like, how stupid are you? You think that they're? I mean, it just blows my mind because I feel like people are like that in real life too. It's like whatever the government says, there are some people out there that are just going to believe it no matter what, just because the government said it. You know, I mean, I don't want to get too conspiratorial or anything, but there's just some things that they've told us that aren't true. They just aren't true. But yeah, so I love this movie. I love how it just shows how just brainwashed people can be. And it's really good. It makes you think. Like I said, though, it is old. It's got Farrah Fawcett in it. It's got Michael Biehn in it too. He's in there for like 2 seconds. But yeah, Logan's Run. This was cheap too. I think this was like $8. So like, heck yeah, let's get that. I didn't own this on DVD or anything like that. So yes, I didn't own this one on DVD either. This is a new pickup, Full Metal Jacket. That's new. Get Hard is new. I like getting new ones that I don't have previously on DVD. I mean, some of my favorite movies I'm going to have to get on DVD and Blu-ray, but I like getting the different ones first. Okay, and lastly, from Amazon, we got the first Jaws. Because you might remember a couple videos ago, I had got all the Jaws sequels in one collection. And to my defense, when I was looking this up, I saw that Jaws collection, and on Amazon it says Jaws 1 through 3. Even though in the actual set you get 2 through 4. It's all the sequels. You don't get Jaws 1. So I had to buy this extra, and this was cheap. I think this was like $9 or something like that. So now I've got all the Jaws movies. This is a amazing movie, unbelievable movie, almost a perfect movie. So yeah, it's good. You can't go wrong with Jaws. Awesome, sweet. That does it for the Amazon selections, and I don't think I'm gonna have to send anything back. Which is crazy because I usually always have to send something back to Amazon every time. I've got like a 25% return ratio on movies that I get from Amazon. But let's get into these Bull Moose ones. I'm excited because these were some good ones that I got from Bull Moose. So I'm excited to see what these look like. And I told they had a little place on there when you went to make your order. Do you have any special delivery instructions? And I put them in a box so they don't get damaged in transit. Did they put them in a box? No. However, though, let's see what these look like. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay, this is a classic. Can't go wrong with Tombstone. Fantastic movie. Fantastic movie. I mean, this has got everybody in. Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer. Yeah, unbelievable cast. Well done. I'll be your Huckleberry. Yeah, this is a great movie. Excellent. Like I said, I'm not huge into the Westerns. However, I will own this. This is a Western that you have to have. So I'm excited to have that. I did have this on DVD way back in the day. And then I remember I gave it to my aunt as a Christmas gift, I think. It was like the special edition, like 2-disc thing. And then I gave it to her. She has since passed away. So I thought I'd go ahead and get this. This looks good too. There might be one minor little, there's one minor little dent there on the front. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Other than that, this looks to be in perfect condition. And the disc isn't flying around on the inside. Excellent. Okay, next on the list. This is the one that kind of started the order from Bull Moose because I saw where they had this and it wasn't that expensive. Dax Shepard in A Brother's Justice. This movie is hilarious. Probably nobody out there has even heard of this or seen this, but this is funny. Okay, this is one of those where you either love it or you completely hate it. I feel like it's one of those movies where they don't have a script and they just kind of ad-lib the whole thing. But this is funny. I mean, this has got, Dax Shepard. He's the main guy. Tom Arnold, Bradley Cooper, and some other people. But What's so funny is because Dax Shepard is like this actor and he's trying to make this movie, Brothers Justice, about these two brothers. And Tom Arnold, the whole movie, is trying to talk Dax Shepard into letting him play his brother. He wants the role as the brother. He's like, dude, you're too old to play my brother. He's like, no, dude, it'll be perfect. Let me play your brother. So, it's just so funny. I don't know why, but this cracks me up. And then at the end, they're like, they're gonna do a new movie, Young Guns. He's like, yeah, dude, we're gonna do another Young Guns movie. So he's like, oh, I want to be in that. I want to be in Young Guns. He's like, well, it's Young Guns spelled Jung, like Young Guns. So funny. I can't wait. I'm watching this tonight. As soon as I get done with this video, I'm watching this first thing. Hilarious. But yeah, I actually bought this used from Bull Moose. They had this used, and it was still like 16, 17 bucks used, because the new version was real expensive. Wow, nice. And this has got the DVD and the Blu-ray. Heck yes. Perfect. Not a mark on it. Perfect. Let's see the DVD. Again, perfect. Man, that's as good as buying it new right there. Excellent. I'm so happy to have this in my collection. This is up there with like Sasquatch Gang of like obscure comedies that people either love or they hate. And there's probably more people out there that hate this than love it. But I thought it was so funny. I thought it was hilarious. Can't wait to watch that. Okay, and last on the list here, we got another order from Bull Moose. Let's check it out. So far, 2 thumbs up for Bull Moose. I don't want to jinx this though. Okay. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. The Wraith with the slipcover. Dude, yes. Really good condition too. There's no dents on it, no creases, nothing. And this is another 80s car movie. I love this movie. This is like just a feel good, pop it in at any time, and just I feel at home watching this. Charlie Sheen back in the day. And the bad guy in this movie, he is such the quintessential 80s bad guy. He's just so cheesy and over the top. It's hilarious. But yeah, I love this with that, whatever that car is, I think it's called the Interceptor. That thing is badass. Super cool movie. Oh, wow. Yeah, I can't wait to watch this too. Digitally restored. The Wraith. Oh, what a great... And this wasn't cheap either. However, this was actually cheaper on Bull Moose than Amazon. All the ones I got from Amazon, Bull Moose, were a better deal than what Amazon was offering. I went through my entire wish list, looked at all of them, and got the ones that had the better deal. Because if you order $75 worth of stuff from Bull Moose, they'll ship all of it for free. But yeah, that is a sweet pickup right there. Yeah, with the slipcover, dude. That's an added bonus. I wasn't expecting that. And then last on the list right here, wow, another mint condition movie with the slipcover. Deep Star 6. Remember how I was saying I got to get this the other day when I was talking about Leviathan? This is like almost the same type of thing. Underwater aliens, monsters, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I think I like this even better than Leviathan. This is so cool. Sweet. And like I said, this is another slipcover, and this is a Kino Lorber. It's Kino Lorber, guys. It's like my favorite boutique label ever. Kino Lorber. Yes! With the slipcover. Totally wrapped up. Perfect condition. I don't see a mark or a scuff or anything on this. Heck yeah, man. I remember the scene in this movie, always just kind of freaked me out when I was a little kid, is when the one guy's trying to get to the surface and he goes too quick, and they're telling him like, dude, don't do it. You're gonna get the bends or whatever, where you get the bubbles in your blood. But he goes up anyways. He's just trying to get the heck out of there. And dude, he just starts bleeding out of his like eyeballs and ears and nose, and just starts bleeding all over. I think it's the guy from RoboCop. I don't know. I haven't seen this in a while. I'm excited to watch this too. I don't have enough time tonight to watch all these, but I will be watching them soon. A lot of these collectors, man, they get all these movies and then they don't even watch them. It's like, wow, cool. I've got, whatever movie on Steelbook 4K, and it's like still unopened like 3 years later. It's like, why'd you buy it? Why'd you spend like $60-$70 on Jackie Brown, and then you didn't even open it or watch it? Like, what was the point of buying that? Just to have it? Like, I watch all my movies. I've been going through that big order that I got there today. Dude, I've watched like over half of them. But yeah, awesome. Deep Star 6. Sweet. Yeah, this is a nice pickup right here. This is a really good pickup. I'm happy to have all those in the collection. And I'm going to be buying more, because my return for The Predator came back through Amazon, and my return for the Lethal Weapon set came back through Amazon. So I've got like $70 worth of credit sitting there. You know what I'm going to be buying with that? More movies. So stay tuned. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I picked up a handful of new subscribers. That is awesome. Fantastic. Let's keep it going. The more the merrier. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. And until the next one, y'all, peace.